All right. Hello, Sonic Legacy. How is everybody doing today? Welcome. Welcome to you all. I'm Pauly B from the 303, and this party don't start without me. I'm so happy to finally be streaming here on the Sonic Legacy channel. Now, I'm sure you guys are wondering who this goofy goofball is and why I'm performing in front of you, why I'm streaming in front of you today. Well, my name is Pauly B. I am the music director for Sonic Legacy, and I write music. I've been writing Sonic music since 2006. I've been writing and remixing Sonic music since 2006, and I have a couple things on here. I got a Newgrounds page that's my mainstay. I have a SoundCloud page, which is my best of, and get to the thingy here. I also have a YouTube page. If you guys want to look me up right there, my username, and just check out my stuff. I hope you guys like what you hear. You can also add me on my personal Twitter right here to keep updated on stuff that I'm doing with Sonic Legacy and everything else I'm doing with my life. So yes, I'm the music director for Sonic Legacy, as well as an official member of the Sega Stream Team. We do charity events and a whole bunch of like cool stuff together. It's so cool. But here I am in front of you now, finally on the Sonic Legacy channel, and I am here today to show you guys what it's like to be the music director, to make the music for an episode of Sonic Legacy. Now, we are going to be doing this from scratch. Like, I haven't saved anything, I haven't downloaded anything. I'm showing you guys the entire process of how this works. So, episode 4 of Sonic Legacy is ready for us to do. The voice actors are done. We have all the files ready. I just need to download them, get them ready. But first I want to say hello, Kevin. Hello, the Great Hoff. Hello, some weeaboo. I love that name. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day so far. Let's go ahead and get ourselves started here. Let me just undo the display capture. There we are. Wonderful. So, a little bit like, I will be showing you a couple of very iffy things. Like, when I say that, it's just like Discord and the Google Drive where we do all of our work stuff. I'm not going to give away any spoilers. I have this perfectly set up to where I can just boom, 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 and then done. So let's go ahead and get started. I went to the Sonic Legacy page, the dub music channel right here. This is where us musicians gather to get all of our information and to communicate and get the projects done. This that we're talking about here, we just finished up Mobius Legacy 1. And that's in the editing process right now. So hopefully we'll hear more about that in due time. Here's the pinned message from Cashlyn Snow. She's the voice director of Sonic Legacy, and she's very, very good at it. It's very awesome. See, she's got all this together. So looks like we have 3 files. If we go to our Google Drive here, this is our Google Drive. So everything that everybody does in the Sonic Legacy, it's basically a big dump of our project right here. Anything music, art, animation, voice acting, and even the story writing is all done right here through Google Drive and Discord. Communication is perfect. Okay, so we've got 3 files here. This one, it looks like, Cashlyn says, is the flattened mono track of the treated audio. So it sounds like this is the edited down, like, final rough, if you want to put it that way. So we are going to go ahead and download
must really have
that.
been expecting visitors. He rolled out a heck of a welcome map for us.
Oh, what happened?
We're right on his doorstep now. Can't you feel it?
Ugh, I feel
Is
it
that
all
the...
right.
Oh, that's the voice acting. It just auto-played. That scared me. Nice. Alright, so... basic computer stuff. We're going to open the folder, showing folder. There we are. We're going to open another one of these by going to my home screen right here. Let me introduce you guys real quick to my OC. This here is Ironclaw the Lion. I created this guy back in 2003. I don't have too many renders of him, but hopefully that'll change real soon. So you guys can see where I get my like green and yellow coloring from, like my profile picture and everything else that I do. Alright, so I opened up my projects, current projects, Sonic Legacy. Oh, I still have to clear all this out because we are all done with all this, if I'm not mistaken. This is just all the stuff from Mobius Legacy. So we are completely done with all of this. I'm going to go ahead and delete the lot. Fresh slate. That's how we do. That's how we do around here. Iron Claw. Hey, Kennedy's here. Was going to say, what did I walk into? This is work. This is work. But it's fun work. I mean, I wouldn't be doing it if it wasn't fun. So here is, we're going to keep the name of that. That is the edited mono track. So let's go ahead and continue with our file downloads here. Go back. All right, what's next here? Go back to my pinned messages. Okay, issue 4 dub audio is the Audacity project file with the 2 tracks, including these now since Audacity self-contains the content, which is great about the new update, by the way. So if you have all the flexibility to move a little layered audio around, it suits better with the music and video production. Yes, that brings up a very good point. Like, all these files that I'm downloading right now, these are the defaults. But as musicians, we are allowed to like add in and like subtract like a little silence or like time things out to where our music fits. So this one, that would be no preview available. But here we go. Just a couple of seconds left on that. Show in folder. Have you watched the Sonic movie 2 yet? I gotta say, I really loved it. Wasn't the best thing I've ever seen, but it was very satisfying as a Sonic fan, and I can't wait to go see it again. Let's just put it that way. Oh, alright, so I'm guessing that's this. Will it work if I... No? Well, it might. Hold on. If anything else, we'll just use the edited down full version, so to say. Oh, hey, there you have it. We got the 2 tracks right there. Looks like we are looking at a total of just over 8.5, maybe 8.25 minutes. 8 3/4. Let's see. We have one more file to download here. The audio filters text, my brief notes on the super simple effects I used in the dub. Basically, it's what Cashlin did. Cashlin's been learning from my streams, it looks like. I do music on my own Twitch sometimes, and part of that is working with Word documents, which is actually what we're going to be doing today for the most part. Let's see. Throw computer system effects, filter curve, telephone. Okay, that's useful information actually, but easy to remember. It doesn't look like I'm gonna need to download this document per se. Thoughts, effects, echo, delay time, 0.5, delay factor, 0.2. Nice. It sounds like you got all the thoughts and voices separated. That's great. Tempest in a glass bubble. Ooh, there's a Tempest in the glass bubble part, huh? Very nice. Well, go ahead and close some of these tabs out because we are now done with the Google Drive. And if that's everything that I need, it looks like it is, we are going to go ahead and open up our website, Sonic Legacy Online. As you can see in the thing below, Sonic Legacy Online. Also, I decided to put in a Discord invite. If you guys want to come join us in the Discord and pick our brains a little bit, get to know more of the Sonic Legacy lore. And the Twitter also down there in the very cool like shifty checkerboard thing. I love streaming. I learn a lot about this kind of stuff. Big brain. Exactly. Okay, Okay, so we are doing issue 4 today. So you guys are in for a special treat today. So we are actually going to be doing a read through. We're going to be listening to the clip, and we're going to be reading this together as a group here. So let's. Okay, we have our audio files opened up. I just want to see what we got here.
Aw, is Papa being a bit strict there? You need me to intervene in a pit.
Sounds like,
You!
Sonic.
wait.
It's about time I made your acquaintance.
You!
Sonic the Hedgehog.
I'm gonna need a little more context on that before I decide whether that's needs to be moved around or not. Tell you what, we'll just we'll go through it with this file. Let's go ahead and open up the other WAV file just in case. And yeah, we should be golden. We should be golden from there. There we go. All right, so this was spot 405. You can see these timings down here. I don't know how big it is on the screen that you guys are watching, but these timings down here, very important with everything that we do with music. Like, if you make a simple edit, it's good to write down a timestamp here and there so that if you make a mistake, you can always go back and just fix it, like, easily. It has a lore. Yes, we have our own lore. It kind of mixes with a couple things. We got, like, a Archie kind of background going along with it. We also take from the games. But with the addition of Tempest, you know, we get to have a little fun and decide what actually happens in that world. So it's pretty fun. Let's go to the single here. Go to 405. 405, like right here.
I made your acquaintance.
You!
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Alright, so it's all the same. So it doesn't really matter which one we use right now. So in this case, I'm going to go ahead and stick with the single file because it's just easier to edit. Like, it's easier to move around if we need to move something around. I'll be the judge of, like, the over stuff when we get there. But without further ado, let's go ahead and read this comic together. Are you guys ready? First of all, I gotta say, that's some really good artwork right there. The mischievous, mysterious dark aura that surrounds Eggman as he's just watching TV. I don't think there's narration.
This guy must really have been expecting.
Yeah, no, it just jumps right into it, as it usually does. So we start here. All right, let's go.
This guy must really have been expecting visitors. He rolled.
I almost forgot. While I do this, I also have a new Word document open so I can take notes. What I'm going to be doing here is separating them into a bunch of different acts. We have a whole team of like 10 musicians. Such wonderful people like Pinefall and Eco Neo and Avizura. And we got a couple new names joining us this issue. We got Ultrasonic Hero and insert name here, which is an awesome name, by the way. So what I'm doing here, we're going to go ahead and bold underline Legacy number 4 Intel. We move it to the left and 12-point font. Automatic. I got it bold, Act 1. Now this one's actually kind of a given because I kind of know ahead of time what's going on here. My only question is that if my favorite character Fang will appear in what's left of this comic. You never know. Like we've still got a couple issues to go, and I believe they're still writing and finishing number 9 if I'm not mistaken. But you never know. I heard that they might be going over the Plan 15 if things go well enough, and just doing our own little spin-off kind of thing off of that. So you never know what'll happen in the future. Is it likely? I would say about 60%, and that's just being fair. I'm not the one who has any control over the writing or like what's going on with the story or what characters are involved. I'm just the music guy. What I do know of this one is that it's going to be a Scrap Brain remix, not just any Scrap Brain remix, from Sonic 1 Game Gear version. And I also know for a fact that our guy Pinefall has already signed up for this, and he's been working on a couple things like to prepare. But depending on how this goes, we might have to change things up a little bit. Let's go ahead and remove space after paragraph, unbold, and 12-point font. All right, and now we read through and see how I feel about cutting off where Act 1 is. Let's go.
This guy must really have been expecting visitors. He rolled out a heck of a welcome map for us.
No. What do you expect? We're right on his doorstep now. Can't you feel it?
Ugh, I feel it all right.
Yeah, we're definitely going to have to be doing a little bit of adjusting
Hey,
here.
if being trapped in that lousy water hole taught me anything, it's that sometimes you just gotta take a deep breath and dive right in. Gotta do everything with style, don't you, Temp?
As if you're one to talk.
Yeah, but it's cool when I do it.
Is it just me, or do all of these traps seem to be predicting our every move?
Now that you mention it, those traps would have been easy to dodge if they were running blindly. I'd say we've got ourselves a secret admirer.
Anyway, seems we have bigger fish to fry.
Oh, so now you're the one making seafood jokes?
I was wondering when the blue rope
Okay, that seems like a good spot.
to the encouragement every pointed he. I was
One making seafood jokes?
I was one.
So that's the 59-second mark right there. But I did say before we're gonna have to like separate out like a little bit of silence just to time it out, because that everything does seem a little close together. That's normal. That's normal to start us off. Like the whole point of this is to adjust the voice clips to our liking. Let me go ahead and read up on the chat. Hey, Pinefall, welcome. We were just talking about you. Ladies and gentlemen, Pinefall here's a little bit new. He's going to be making his debut with us in the first Mobius Legacy that's going to be coming out real soon. And we're also deciding his fate right now with the Scrap Brain remix. Okay, so we get to Eggman and his computer here at 59 seconds. Now, 59 seconds seems a little short. Like I said, we're going to be separating out the silence a little bit. So with that in place, we're maybe looking at like 110 right now. Let's go ahead and continue.
I was wondering when the blue rodent would catch on. I'm a tad disappointed he didn't notice it sooner. After all, he only has himself to thank. Each defense, every single turret, incinerator, diode, and compactor has been programmed in response to your actions. Your victories compose the data uploaded into the very being of this city, and so shall they lead to your defeat. You may be quick on the reflexes, but it pales in comparison to the incredible processing power of the Scrap Brain.
Ba-ba-bum.
Oh, omelette, darling.
So this
Can
could
you
still be
do a
Act
little
1.
Something for me.
What do you desire, Papa?
I need to know why these pests are so keen on ruining my day.
Oh, I see what the doubles are.
Activate
Okay.
The backup plan.
With pleasure.
It's too cramped to fight these dumb bots and look after Temp.
Okay, so that's a good
I
spot.
gotta think of a way I can
Yeah, that's more like it.
cramped to fight these.
With pleasure.
All right, 156. I got 156. To 156.
It's too.
That seems like a good time for a track, especially a Scrap Brain remix. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Hey, we got Aaron Mosquito in the house. How you doing, my friend? Hope all is well with you. Welcome to Musician's Corner. So 156 ish. So we're gonna say. Okay, given out, like, we're gonna have to, like, separate. We're still gonna have to, like, separate. So we're gonna say 155 to adding all the silence in there, because it's in my own opinion, it's a little squished together. But depending on how Pinefall executes this, we can have 155. We're gonna 155 to. I'm going to say 210. And I'm just going to say 0% complete just for now. Just because I don't know exactly how complete he is yet. That's going to come later. That's going to come off stream. I'm going to have to figure some things out. We're going to go ahead and color it blue, because I like using colors to make this document all fancy, so that people are like, oh, I want to turn this red. I want to get as complete as I can be so that this color can turn red in the process, and we go through the rainbow up until you hit 100%, which is red. All right, let's go ahead and read through Act 1 one more time, just so I can get. Now it's time to get more of like an attitude feel of just some helpful thoughts of how the music should be, whether it should be like happy or whether it should be scary or something like that. Back in issue 1, when we did the issue 1 voice dub, I had the honor of scaring Sonic, of doing a little bit of a jump scare, which was pretty fun. It was right before they met Omelette. And the bird, like, Sonic discovers the capsule, right? And he's like, this must be some sort of capsule. And then the Flicky just comes onto the window, just, ah! And so I added a big orchestral clash right there. It was so fun. And timed out so perfectly. It was like, boom, wah! This is loads of fun. It really is. All right, let's go ahead and read through it one more time.
This guy must really have been expecting visitors. He rolled out a heck of a welcome map for us.
I do want to check one other thing here real quick. Let's go back onto YouTube. Sonic 1 Game Gear Scrap Brain. Just to get a general idea of what we're going to be hearing here. I gotta say, this song sounds really familiar. And not just from Sonic Game Gear. Okay, so it kind of has a bit of a rocky feel. A bit more fast-paced, but so was Labyrinth. And when Aaron here and I decided to collab on that, we decided to take something that was a bit upbeat into something that was quite mysterious. See, so we can definitely change the tone of a song. So now that we've listened to that, let's give this one more read through.
This guy must really have been expecting visitors. He rolled out a heck of a welcome map for us.
No. What do you expect? We're right on his doorstep now. Can't you feel it?
Ugh, I feel it all right.
Yeah, so definitely some separation
Trapped in
out
that
like
lousy
right
water
here
hole
because
taught
this is
me
really
anything.
fast
But
paced.
sometimes you just gotta take a deep breath and dive right in.
Alright, hold on one sec. Let me just catch up and chat here. But there's just planning at a point. I believe something more subdued would fit more for the moment. And here's to hoping it does. Am I right? Ooh, music stream. Welcome, Mr. Zero. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Always good to see you again. I see Big. Yes, I have a Big the Cat cursor here that was actually redeemed on my own Twitch channel. On my channel, you can redeem what cursor I use. Unfortunately, I don't have that redemption here on the YouTube. But, hey, Big the Cat, you can't go wrong with him, am I right? Yeah, YouTube's always trying to spoil the movie and stuff, but here we are. We're focused on other things. Thankfully, we won't be seeing any spoilers or giving them away, and I certainly won't be talking about it. Only thing I'm going to say about Sonic movie, go see it. If you haven't seen it yet, go see it. It's fun for the whole family and your friends and all that. A couple of cringy jokes in there, but I'm telling you, those kids, they love those cringy jokes. There was one kid sitting behind us. He was laughing for a whole minute and a half straight. It was amazing. It was so cute, too. All right. Let me see here.
This guy must.
Yeah, definitely some separation of silence in this little fast-paced bit right here. But I can definitely say so far, all right. The original Scrap Brain piece is quite upbeat, but still minor chords, minor key, and dark sounding if done right. Slow it down, make it a bit more mysterious. You will have to time out a bit of a cluster in the beginning. Of course, the timing itself is up to you depending on, of course, the timing itself is up to you depending on what direction you go with the remix. And from what I've heard from your remix, Pinefall, you will have to make a couple adjustments, but not too major adjustments. I'm gonna have to listen to your piece again because it's been a while. I've been doing other projects and setting up for this thing right here, but there we go. In the beginning, of course, the timing itself is up to you depending on what direction you go with the remix. Let's continue. Oops. Dang it. Where was I? Chrome. Here we go.
Hey, if being trapped in that lousy water hole taught me anything, it's that sometimes you just gotta take a deep breath and dive right in. Gotta do everything with style, don't you, Temp?
As if you're one to talk.
Yeah, but it's cool when I do it.
Yeah, that needs to be separated out too.
Is it just me?
All action spots will need separation and emphasis. For instance, when Tempest lands on her feet, that's a bit of a bum or something like that. And every time they dodge the saws, it's another little sting, like a ding, 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 ding. I'm thinking like John Williams right now, ding, ding, something like that. All action spots will need separation of emphasis, i.e. Tempest landing on her feet, Sonic and Temp dodging saws, etc. Each action should be emphasized with a bit of a sudden sting. Again, timing is totally up to you. I think that's the major gist of this whole thing, is that adjust the timing. Just do what you will, just make sure it fits in the piece. We can add a bit of silence, like say
Ugh.
Can't you feel it?
Ugh.
like right here. Okay. In my personal opinion, like Sonic would need just a little bit of time to get over the shock of what just happened. So we're going to separate this out by another 3/4 of a second.
Feel it?
Ugh.
Yeah, something like that. But a lot of this we do while we're making music. It's kind of a tough thing to do. I'll show you how to do that once we get into our parts.
Lousy waterhole taught me anything.
Okay, where were we?
Dive right in. Gotta do everything with style, don't you, Temp?
As if you're one to talk.
Yeah, but it's cool when I do it.
Is it just me, or do all of these traps seem to be predicting our every move?
Now that you mention it, those...
After the action, things calm down just a tiny bit before going into something extremely dramatic at the appearance of Robotnik himself.
Dive right in. Don't you, Temp? Those traps would have been easy to dodge if they were running blindly. I'd say we've got ourselves a secret admirer.
Anyway, seems we have bigger fish to fry.
Oh, so now you're the one making seafood jokes?
The music should be calmest when it pans out to Robotnik's TV. And then we're going to move this sentence music should be calmest before getting into something extremely dramatic at the appearance of Robotnik himself. Always save your work after everything that you do, just in case the power goes out or something else like goes wrong. Always save your work, and that goes for video games, that goes for everything. Legacy number 4, Intel. Let me just catch up in chat here real quick. Scrap Brain theme. That theme is too epic for the moment. Scrap Brain theme. Yeah, it is pretty awesome. Like I do think the Game Gear version is way more epic than the Genesis version. Upload failed. Save a copy. Well, save a copy here, of course. What the hell? Legacy 4 Intel. There we go. We just put it in our Sonic Legacy folder so that we can find it easily. Those grunts without other sound effects sounded wrong. Oh, Aaron, get your head out of the gutter, you silly goose. Okay, just remember now, those of you guys coming from my stream know that we don't mess around. Here on Sonic Legacy's channel, it's a little more family friendly. Let's try to keep it PG-13. But I know it's a little different from my streams. But it's just how it is. before going into something extremely dramatic at the appearance of Robotnik himself, which was right around the minute mark.
Oh, so now you're the one making seafood jokes?
I was wondering when the
Ba-ba-bum.
blue rodent would catch on. I'm a tad disappointed he didn't notice it sooner. After all, he only has himself to thank. Each defense, every
I don't
single
know.
turret, incinerator, diode, and compactor has been programmed in response to your actions. Your victories compose the data uploaded into the very being of this city, and so shall they lead to your defeat. You may be quick on the reflexes, but it pales in comparison to the incredible processing power of the scrap brain. Oh, omelette, darling.
Dramatic sting. Getting more and more intense. What is the word for it? Getting more and more intense. Up to a climax when Eggman shouts that this is Scrap Brain. And then that right there is basically like a crescendo, creating a bit of a crescendo. And then from there, that was like what, 130?
Processing power.
Yeah, so we're like right here now. Dang it. There's just a little bit left of this act to go. What do you desire, Papa? Oh, omelet, darling. Okay, so.
Oh, omelette, darling. Can you do a little something for me?
What do you desire, Papa?
I need to know why these pests are so keen on ruining my day. Activate the backup plan.
With pleasure.
It's too
Right there, died out.
With pleasure.
Alright, a bit of a separation right here. Oops. And it's silence. To separate the act, we're going to add a little bit of a silence here. Let's give it 1.5 seconds of silence.
With pleasure.
And even that's too much, so let's take it back.
With pleasure.
It's too cramped to fight these dumb bots.
Perfect. Alright, die out. Die the song. Soft ending after the crescendo. Died out. And last note held at the start of Omelet's laugh. Alright, the original scrap brain piece is quite upbeat, but still minor key and dark sounding if done right. Slow it down, make it a bit more mysterious. You will have to time out a bit of a cluster in the beginning and all the action spots. Of course, the timing itself is up to you depending on what direction you go with the remix. All action spots need separation and emphasis, i.e. Tempest landing on her feet, Sonic and Tempest dodging saws, etc. Each action should be emphasized with a bit of sudden sting, like a bum, or a boom, or a ring, or something like that. Whatever those were. Again, timing is totally up to you. After the action, things calm down just a tiny bit. The music should be calmest when it pans out to Robotnik's TV before going into something extremely dramatic at the appearance of Robotnik himself. Dramatic sting, getting more and more intense, up to a climax when Eggman shouts that this is Scrap Brain, creating a bit of a crescendo. Soft ending after the crescendo, die it out at the last note, with the last note held at the start of Omelet's laugh. So like Like boom, boom, boom,
With pleasure.
and that'll lead into the next
Too
act right
cramped to
there.
fight these dumb bots and
So I won't be doing the separating. That's completely up to you. I'm still gonna keep the 155 to 210 kind of bit there, and of course Pinefall. If you need, are we allowed to add effects to the audio as well? Yeah, I believe you are. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean by effects? Because Cashlin, it looks like Cashlin already did most of the work there. And I know that when we're done, usually when we're done with our music side of things, it goes to another editor, usually Quasier, and they add in the effects and like all the sounds, extra sounds and stuff that they need. So that's usually up to them. I just noticed Big the Cat was your cursor, and I love it. I've got a whole bunch of these Sonic cursors. I'm just gonna go ahead and invite you guys to it because we have a lot of fun on my channel. Also, why not? So yeah, feel free to add me on Twitch. I have a redemption there to change my cursor if ever you want to change to like Sonic or Tails, or I got like 15 different characters here, and yeah, we have fun at my channel, so I can't wait to see you there. Big is my boy. Big is all our boy. He's a big boy. You mean things like reverb? Yes. That usually goes to the last editing. If you do have something in mind, I mean, feel free to bring it across me. But for the most part, that's going to be done like post music. That's going to be like post production stuff. So we don't have to worry about that. I'm intrigued. So, yeah, show me your thing. Also, this would be a good time. Actually, we're not quite done. Oops, that's my DistroKid link. Everybody go check out my new album. Ooh, Amazon's finally up. Yes! Very nice. Alright, we're looking for Google Drive. Alright. Okay, starred. Sonic Legacy. Let me see here. Main issues, I believe. Issue 4. Issue 4 dub. Here we go. And we are going to start a new folder. Oops. How do I add a new folder on here? New folder. Here we go. Alright. Music. And this is where we're going to have our dump. Right here. This is our dump. So, first and foremost, alright. Once I'm done, like, separating these out and adding a little... You know what? I might as well just do that now.
What do you
Pauly have been expecting visitors. He rolled out a heck of a welcome mat for us.
What do you expect?
Alright, let's go back to the issue, and let's go back up to the top here. I'm just going to separate these silence bits out just a little bit. Just to, you know, kill off a little work, you know, work smarter, not harder kind of thing. You know how Robotnik does in the movie. Where were we?
Pauly have been expecting visitors. He rolled out a heck of a welcome mat for us.
What do you expect? We're right on his doorstep now. Can't you feel it?
Ugh.
A little less separation there.
Ugh. I feel it all right. Hey, if being trapped...
Like right here. That definitely needs at least a 3/4 second, I think.
Hey.
A little less.
Hey, if being trapped in that lousy water hole taught me anything, it's that sometimes you just gotta take a deep breath and dive right in. Gotta do everything with style. And dive right in.
Alright, little separation here.
breath and dive right in.
I do feel like 3/4 is
Gotta,
a bit much, so we're gonna change that up to a half second.
gotta do everything with style, don't you, Temp?
As if you're one to talk.
Yeah, but it's cool when I do it. Gotta do everything with style, don't you, Temp?
As if you.
Okay, I see what you did here. I mean, it makes it sound like it's an actual conversation. So I'm gonna keep that in there for now. I'm gonna pencil that like as it is.
With style.
Pine, the rest will be up to you to separate out like however you want it. Let me see. Catching up in chat here. Biggest for everyone, of course. I use reverb a little too often. Yes, that's a problem that I had as well. I'm learning. My last couple songs that I made on my own pages, I've kind of done a good job at toning down the reverb a little bit so you can actually hear me. And back when I used LMMS, and slap reverb on everything, and now I really try to hold back these days. Yeah, see, it's just I feel like it's something we all go through as musicians. Let's go ahead and continue here.
With style, don't you, Temp?
As if you're one to talk.
Yeah, but it's cool when I do it.
Okay, a little bit of separation
Style, don't you, Temp?
As if you're one to talk.
Yeah, but
here. No, I'm not going to change that yet.
yeah, but it's cool when I do it.
Just a tiny bit here. We'll go 1/3. 1/3 of a second. That's more like it.
Is it just me, or do all of these traps seem to be predicting our every move?
Now that you mention it, those traps would have been easy to dodge if they were running blindly. I'd say we've got ourselves a secret admirer.
Anyway, seems we have bigger fish to fry.
Oh, so now you're the one making seafood jokes?
I was wondering when the blue rodent would catch on. I'm a tad disappointed he didn't notice it sooner. After all, he only has himself to thank. Each defense, every single turret, incinerator, diode, and compactor has been programmed in response to your actions. Your victories compose the data uploaded into the very being of this city, and so shall they lead to your defeat. You may be quick on the reflexes, but it pales in comparison to the incredible processing power of this crap brain. Oh, Omelette, darling, can you do a little something for me?
What do you desire, Papa?
I need to know why these pests are so keen on ruining my day.
I like that. I like what you did there with the double voice.
With pleasure.
Okay, so that's the end of Act 1. Right there. So
It's
we separated that out. We got like 2 minutes. I'm still going to keep 155. I'm going to change this to like... No, I'm going to keep it 210. Just in case, because we also need to like keep it... you know what? Up this to 2. At least 2 minutes. Maybe 210. But I think we're pretty much done putting Act 1 together. Unless there's anything else I'm forgetting. I don't know. What do you think, Pinefall? You think you got this? Did Omelette just say ooh-ooh? Possibly. It does make things sound a little angelic and mystic. I tend to think that too much reverb makes it sound like it's more underwater, which is the one I want to avoid. I think we're good here. I think I'm gonna move on. All right, Act. All right. It was size 14, right? Act 2. Unassigned. 0% complete, of course. Make it uniform. Might as well add parentheses and make this look all fancy, right? Never mind. What I want to do is remove these. Sorry, guys. This is just my OCD kicking in. Alright, let's continue on with Act 2. Here we are at the 2-minute mark. And...
It's too cramped to fight these dumb bots and look after Temp. I gotta think of a way I can really cut loose. Huh? Tempest! Lure them over here!
Right! Hey!
You know what? I think I want
Dance
this.
floor is getting too
I
crowded.
call dibs.
I'll catch up with you in a second.
You're not gonna hear the end of this, son.
How nice to see you again, you aquatic freak of nature.
Alright, 2 starts off with an action scene. With a short action scene. Something very upbeat. You know, not even 10 seconds into the act and I love it. You know what? I'm claiming it. I call dibs. I call dibs on it. Something very upbeat and what's the word? What's the word? Upbeat and intense. Almost resembling a mini boss battle. Decrescendo at the appearance of Omelette.
It's too cramped to fight these
keep
dumb
going.
bots and look after Temp. I gotta think of a way I can really cut loose. Huh? Tempest! Lure them over here!
Right! Hey! What are you doing?
Dance floor is getting too crowded. I'll catch up with you in a sec.
You're not gonna hear the end of this, son.
How nice to see you again, you aquatic freak of nature. I wouldn't resist if I were you. My big brothers here can be a little overprotective.
There we go. Now I've got some room to breathe. Now to catch up to Tempest and make sure she isn't hogging all the fun. Yeah! Well,
Alright, a little bit of separation.
that's certain.
Where were we?
Well, make sure she isn't hogging all the fun. Yeah!
Okay, we're gonna need to separate this. Let's go with like another 3/4. Catching up in chat. Let's see what we got here. What do we got? 210, easy. Too much reverb sounds like microphone feedback getting louder. It kind of does, actually. Too much reverb makes it sound like if I put my hand over my mouth like this and just started talking to you guys. Kinda. 210 easy, yeah, 210, and plus just remember all the action spots. You know, try to stay true to the Game Gear version of Scrap Brain, but just kind of adjust your stuff just a little bit. Action scene decrescendo at the appearance of Omelette. Slow and dramatic. Through Omelette's taunt and Tempest. Frightened? I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. Tempest's shock. Back to full speed as Sonic continues the action scene. And he faces the Egg Robo. So, alright. Looking at this, it's like Tempest gets kidnapped, and Sonic is saving her throughout. Oh, so this is the scene where they kidnap Tempest. All right. Okay, so we're right here, right?
Tempest. There we go. Now I've got some room to breathe. Now to catch up to Tempest and make sure she isn't hogging all the fun. Yeah. Well, that's certainly different.
Oh, that's definitely a separation.
My big brother's here.
Now to catch. Yeah. Well.
Yeah, a couple seconds of silence here. I feel like this would be a good spot for, like, instead of just jumping into the speech, like, just kind of pan up on the robot here with the gun and just see, I'm already coming up with stuff in my head.
Make sure she isn't hogging all the fun. Yeah. Now I've got some. Now to catch up to Tempest and make sure she isn't hogging all the fun. Yeah.
That and then.
Well, that's certainly different.
Captured by a preschooler.
Give this a little bit more separation too, because it's a new, kind of new scene, but not really. Half a second.
Well, that's certainly different.
Captured by a preschooler. Now I'll never hear the end of it from Sonic.
Oh, Papa! I caught a little fishy for you!
Oh, come on. You two now. And you had it right earlier.
Just one? You were supposed to restrain both of those pests. I'll have you mop up the mess that the hedgehog is causing while he's still running amok.
But how was I supposed to know he wasn't getting in the trap with his girlfriend?
Oh, he wishes it was like that.
Yeah, very well. I'm heading over right now. I've altered plans once and I can do it again.
Aw, is Papa being a bit...
Little bit of separation here to add for sound effects.
Do it again.
1 1/4.
Again.
And that's too much.
I can do it again.
There we go.
Aw, is Papa being a bit strict there? You need me to intervene in a parent-captor conference?
If there's one advantage to having a robot daughter, it's that she'll never hit those teenage years to develop a taste for backtalk like you, Moby and Brat.
Still no sign of her.
Okay, that's the end of the act.
Moby and Brat.
Okay, that's the end of the act right there. We got 353. From 210, 353 from 210 is, well, where's the beginning of the scene? Actually, is the 2-minute mark. So that right there, you see down here we got start and end. We're going to change that to start and length. So now we're looking at just under 2 minutes, right around 155. I'm going to go ahead and say, because depending on how I do it, I might need to separate it a little bit more too. 155 to 205. Okay. Starts off with a short action scene, something very upbeat and intense, almost resembling a mini boss battle, decrescendo with the appearance of Omelette. Slow and dramatic through Omelette's... I'm going to change this up a little bit. all of Tempest and Omelet's scenes. Slow and dramatic through all of Tempest and Omelet's dialogues is a better way to put it. Try to emote music based on emotions. Eggman yelling at Omelet and making her cry. Tempest being teased, I guess would be the term to use for that. The confidence of Omelet being crushed, and of course, Eggman stepping up to take care of things himself. I pretty much know what I want here. Action scene almost resembling a mini boss battle. Sonic's parts seem to be the most action-packed. Decrescendo at the appearance of Omelet. Slow and dramatic through all of Tempest and Omelet's dialogues. Try to emote music based on emotions. Eggman yelling at Omelet and making her cry. Tempest being teased. The confidence of Omelet being crushed. And of course, Eggman stepping up to take care of things himself. Not sure if that's everything for this act. Although that seems to be the gist of it. Like, it seems like it's a short scene. We still got like 2 minutes out of it. But it was a good place to stop the act. I'm going to go ahead and call that good. Oops. And move on now. We are doing Act 3. Unclaimed. Let's go ahead and jump right in. Actually, you know what? This is also what I do for here. Copy, new, paste. We're gonna save it as, or should we export it? Yeah, we should export it as a WAV, right? That's how we usually do things, exporting by WAVs. Let's see, current projects, Sonic Legacy. Default voice 1. Right? Yeah. Default voice 1. That is going to go into the drive. Google Drive, new file upload. New folder within this. Default voices. Create. File upload. Quick access is a really handy tool that I love. Let's see, default voice. Default voice 1 means default voice for Act 1. Now we're going to go (2 minutes) to, I think it was like 355-ish.
Develop a taste for Moby and Brat.
Still no.
Yeah, like right here. Another separation of the acts right here, so we're going to separate the silence by 1 whole second.
You, Moby and Brat.
Still no.
That's fine. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, we're going to drag this all the way to the 2-minute mark. Like right in between. Copy. Paste. Export as a WAV. Default voice 2. And then we're going to go to the Google Drive, new file, default voice 2. It's wonderful. All right. How much more of this do we have to go anyway? Typically an issue can range anywhere from 4 to 6 acts. So here we got like a couple of these. We got Sonic taunting Eggman, him telling him, hey, come here. So that's another act at least. This is where another act starts. Right through here. Alright, it kind of seems like the 5th and final act. So it looks like we're looking at about 5 acts for this one. Just from looking at it, I can tell Act 3 is going to be Sonic finding Eggman and taunting him. 4 is going to be the chase, and then 5 is going to be Sonic's defeat and failure to save Tempest. Which would probably start... I don't know. I said this is where 4 started. So it'd probably be like right around here. Is where Act 5 starts. Yeah, that makes sense to me. All right, let's go ahead and continue with the read through. Oh yeah, we can get rid of this for a minute. And go back to 355.
Still no sign of her. And now those bigger bots are showing up. If I take too much longer, she's gonna kill me. If those things don't do it first. Tempest! You out there? Where are you, fish girl? For once, I was hoping for her correction.
It's about time I
Dang
made
it.
your acquaintance.
Stop.
Still no sign of her. And now those bigger bots are if those things don't do it first. Tempest! You out there?
Alright, right here. I'll catch up in chat here real quick. Just found out that Gilbert Gottfried passed away today. Yeah, I heard about that. It's so sad, you know. All of our childhood heroes are dying, man. I remember him as Iago. I remember him for his stand-up, but I really remember him for his appearance on the Angry Video Game Nerd for the Black Tiger, I think it's called. Life of Black Tiger is what the game is called. It's terrible. Hey, Pauly, do you like riding waves? Ah, ha, ha, ha. Yeah, so rest in peace, Gilbert Gottfried. You're in a better place now, and thank you for the memories. You know what? A toast to our fallen homie. Rest in peace, Gilbert Gottfried. This, by the way, I've been saving for this very stream. Just some more Sonic Peach Rings G Fuel. Good stuff.
Tempest!
Alright, so we need a bit of separation
Those
here.
things don't do it first. Tempest!
Give it another 1.5 seconds.
those things don't do it first. Tempest, you out there?
No, that's
Where
too
are
much.
you, fish
All
girl?
Come on, stop.
For
You press the space button to stop the music and it just scrolls down. Alright.
if those things don't do it first.
So like more like here.
Don't do it first. Tempest,
Little more.
if those things don't do it first. Tempest, you out there? Where are you, fish girl? For once, I was hoping for her correction.
It's about time I made your acquaintance.
You!
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Okay, so this is definitely going to need a little more separation here. Like, it's all clustery.
Tempest, you out there? Where are you, fish girl? For once.
Yeah, so separate that, separate that. Not much here, probably like half a second. Here, more like a whole second.
You fish girl? Where are you, fish girl? For once.
Huh? Okay. Oh, so that's him looking and then dodging and beating the badnik. And then here we need a lot of separation, like sound effects and just scrolling through the panels one by one. So,
Where are you, fish? For once, I was hoping for her correction.
yes, like right here. Let's add 2 seconds.
Correction. Yeah.
And then dodges. Oh, it's the thing opening up. All right. So we'll still need I'm gonna say 2 seconds just to be safe, but I'm gonna imagine it in my head as if it's like actual machinery opening up.
Correction. Yeah.
It's about time I made your acquaintance.
You!
Sonic the Hedgehog. I've got quite the bone to pick with you.
So, you're the guy in charge of messing up the island, huh? What's your damage, man? Who even are you?
We'll have plenty of time to discuss the current situation soon, Hedgehog. But in the name of courtesy, you may call me Dr. Eggman.
I'm not too big of a fan of that double down.
It's about time I made your acquaintance.
You!
We're gonna delete this for just a quick second. We're gonna open up this one. Okay, so that was like what, the 4?
For once, I was hoping for her correction. Yeah. You!
I made your acquaintance.
You!
It's about time I made your acquaintance.
You!
So just Eggman's line here. Copy. Paste.
It's about time I made your acquaintance. Sonic the Hedgehog. I've got quite the bone to pick with you.
So,
And then this is where I'm going to put Sonic's U. Right after that.
so,
Oops. Did I do that right? Yeah, I did that right?
It's about time I made your acquaintance.
you!
Yeah, here we go. Copy.
So,
Paste.
you! So, you're the guy.
The Hedgehog. I've got quite the bone to pick with you.
You! So, you're the guy in charge of messing up the island, huh? What's your damage, man? Who even are you?
We'll have plenty of time to discuss the current situation soon, Hedgehog.
Alright, let's get back to where we need to be.
It's about time I made your acquaintance. Sonic the Hedgehog. I've got quite the bone to pick with you.
You! So, you're the guy in charge of messing up the island, huh? What's your damage, man? Who even are you?
We'll have plenty of time to discuss the current situation soon, Hedgehog. But in the name of courtesy, you may call me Dr. Eggman.
Your name is Eggman? No way! I can't. So that's why that little girl is Omelette? Oh, this is too good. This is cracking me
I
up.
love the timing on this. This part's great.
I'm absolutely scrambled. These are the Yolks, fellas. Oh, I bet Tempest would love this.
So that's the little guppy's name. Perhaps I'm not making myself clear, Hedgehog. Allow me to cut to the chase.
What? Tempest!
If you wish to see your companion not eviscerated,
Alright, a little bit of separation.
What?
allow me to cut to the chase.
What? Tempest!
Half a second.
What? Tempest!
If you wish to see your companion not eviscerated, you will cease with your petty interference at once.
You sicko. If you lay one finger on her, you'll answer to me. Even if I have to tear this place apart to the very last spot!
Threaten all you wish, Hedgehog, but you're gambling against the house without any chips of your own now. Surely you've noticed that this entire city literally has it out for you.
Sonic, get out of here! He's not even trying to hide the fact that this is a trap!
Heh, but he won't do that now, will he, dear girl? He's much too fond of you to abandon you here. Quite the hero, isn't he? I'm sure we'll meet again soon. Try not to die where I can't see you in the meantime.
Hang in there, Tempest. I ain't giving up on you.
And now we wait. Perhaps this whole situation was...
Alright.
And now...
I ain't giving up on you. I ain't...
So we'll end the act. This is a tough one. We'll end the act when Sonic jumps over the wall. So that's... like here-ish?
you in the meantime.
Hang in.
Yeah, perfect. Right here. So we'll give this a second and a half. We'll give this like a quarter second. Okay, the act ends right here. And it started off like right around here.
Still no sign of her.
Oops. Go to the left. That's 2.5 minutes right there. Alright, so whoever has Act 3 is 2.5 minutes. Roughly. Let's go ahead and save the wave of this. We'll go default voice 3. And then we're going to put that into our Google Drive. Default voice 3. Bam. Now we just got to fill out the rest.
Still no sign of her. And now those bigger bots are showing up. If I take too much longer, she's gonna kill me. If those things don't do it first. Tempest! You out there? Where are you, fish girl?
Dramatic.
For once, I was hoping for her correction.
Slower paced.
Yeah.
It's about time I made your acquaintance. Sonic the Hedgehog, I've got quite the bone to pick with you.
You! So, you're the guy.
You stop there.
Still no sign of her. And now those bigger bots are showing up. If I take too much longer, she's gonna kill me. If those things don't do it first. Tempest! You out there? Where are you, fish girl? For once, I was hoping for her correction.
It's about time I made your acquaintance. Sonic the Hedgehog.
All right, I got it. Quick start to this one. Sort of similar to Act 2's beginning, with something intense dying off. When the fake missile opens up. From there on out, the act music. From there on out, the act. If I can type. The act music will be not like extreme, yeah, extremely dramatic. I like the word cinematic more. As if watching a TV drama with a twist coming. Coming, but not yet. All right, let's continue.
I've got quite the bone to pick with you.
You!
In scenes like this, I can just imagine,
The guy in
like,
charge
the
of
deal or
messing
no
up the
deal
island, huh?
kind of
What's your
music.
damage, man? Who
When they're
even
calling
are
the
you?
banker.
We'll have plenty of time to discuss the current situation soon,
Ooh,
Hedgehog. But
I should write that down. In a scene like this, I picture something along the lines of Deal or No Deal, where Howie calls the banker. Howie is on the phone with the banker. That's a good way to put it. She's a shark. Yeah, Tempest is not a fish. See? Yeah, Tempest is not a fish. And, oh, I'm not wearing my shirt. I forgot to switch shirts because I've been up since yesterday, so I'm wearing, you know, what I've been wearing all day. I do have a Sonic Legacy shirt that says, I am not a fish. I'll wear that one next time. I'll wear that one in the next stream. Let's get back to it.
I've got quite the bone to pick with you.
You! So, you're the guy in charge of messing up the island, huh? What's your damage, man? Who even are you?
We'll have plenty of time to discuss the current situation soon, Hedgehog. But in the name of courtesy, you may call me Dr. Eggman.
Your name is Eggman? No way. I can't.
Okay, how would I describe that part? Alright, crescendo, if I can spell it. There we go. Into a climax by the time Dr. Eggman says, Dr. Eggman! After that, there's a few spots of comedy and a non-serious tone when Sonic cracks up and makes fun of Eggman and Omelette. I love that part, by the way. Was that you, Scimitar, that did the voice acting for Sonic? Because it's done really well. Have you ever had confidence that a family member looks really close to actors and characters? Like my brother said my cousin looks like Jasmine from Aladdin. That's hilarious. You should tell her to don't you dare close your eyes. You should tell her to don't you dare close your eyes. You know, like in the song, "Don't you dare close your eyes." Okay, a few spots of comedy in a non-serious tone when Sonic cracks up and makes fun of Eggman and Omelette. Let's see how long that lasts. So we're like right here.
So
Is Eggman? Your name is Eggman? No way. I can't.
So that's why that little girl is Omelette? This is too good.
This is cracking me up. I'm absolutely scrambled. These are the old fellas. Oh, I bet Tempest would love this.
So that's the little guppy's name.
This whole
Perhaps
act.
I'm not making myself clear, Hedgehog. Allow me to cut to the chase.
What? Tempest!
If you wish to see your
Okay. When Eggman starts talking again, this whole act seems like orchestral would be most appropriate. When Eggman starts talking again, crescendo back up into, or no, when Eggman starts talking again, go very light, but a rapid crescendo and a sudden sting when Sonic realizes Tempest. Yeah, they did really amazing, and that laugh is kind of contagious, right? I was just thinking the same thing. Rapid crescendo and a sudden sting when Sonic realizes Tempest's situation. Where are we?
Too good.
I'm absolutely scrambled. These are the Oaks fellas.
The whole laughing scene lasts
I bet
35
Tempest
seconds.
would love this.
So that's the little guppy's name. Perhaps I'm not making myself clear, Hedgehog. Allow me to cut to the chase.
What? Tempest!
If you wish to see your companion not eviscerated, you will cease with your petty interference at once.
You sicko. If you lay one finger on her, you'll answer to me. Even if I have to tear this place apart to the very last spot!
Threaten all you wish, Hedgehog, but you're gambling against the house without any chips of your own now. Surely you've noticed that this entire city literally has it out for you.
Deep and dark
Get out of here!
from there on
Even
out.
trying to hide the fact that this is a
Like
trap.
something out of...
But he won't do that now, will he, dear girl? He's much too fond of you to
Chris
abandon you here.
Nolan's
Quite the hero, isn't he?
Batman.
I'm sure we'll meet again soon. Try not to die where I can't see you in the meantime.
Okay. Kill the tensity. Slowly as the act finishes. Basically a decrescendo throughout the rest of the act. End soft. And let's see, the timing on that was like 2:30, right? 2:30. Of course, some adjustments might be made still, so we're gonna say 2:30 to 240 for now. 0% complete. And we will wait for whoever to claim that. We have a couple new guys on the team that I'm sure are dying to be to get an act. So once I post this document up, I do fear sometimes that I'm not putting these in the right words, that I could maybe elaborate a little more, but I don't know. I do think about it like deeper, and I don't know. It seems to be working so far what I'm putting down. So hopefully we're still doing good when I present this to the rest of the team. So Act 4. We are now on Act 4. We gotta change the size of this thing here. Act 4. Unclaimed. Oh. Well, I suppose if it's going to start a new page for us, we might as well just do that. Alright. Unbold, size 12. Let's continue. So we are now at the 6:30 mark-ish. Very nice. And I already got Act 3 uploaded to the drive, right? Okay, good. Very nice. He's very nice. Hey, can you guys tell I've been working on my Borat impressions? I'm waiting for somebody on my Twitch channel to donate 69 bits, and then I'll be like, very nice. But that comes later. Let's go ahead and move on to Act 4 now.
Hang in there, Tempest. I ain't giving up on you.
And now we wait. Perhaps this whole situation was much simpler than I was expecting.
So why
Go
even
back.
drag this out? Why?
Try not to die where I can't see you in the meantime.
Give it a little more silence here. I'm gonna give it like 2 1/4 more silence here, because I think it would be a good idea to just kind of like. Now I'm no editor, but after he jumps over that wall, maybe like fade out into, like fade to black and then fade back to this, kind of like as if you're as if this was Act 1 of the level that you just beat, and then here's Act 2 just starting, kind of. You guys get where my head's at with this, right? So there we go.
Hang in there, Tempest.
Nice.
I ain't giving up on you.
And now we wait. Perhaps this whole situation was much simpler than I was expecting.
So why even drag this out? Why not just get rid of me right now?
You misunderstand my nature, dear child. I wish no harm on anyone, especially not such fascinating test subjects as you two. That being said, an intruder like you shouldn't expect the utmost hospitality. Omelet, retrieve a few organic samples from the Mobian. I need to set up a warm welcome.
Excuse me, guys. One real quick second. All right. Sorry about that, folks. Back to work.
Time.
All right. Catching up in chat here a little bit. I have a bunch of those on my family. My second uncle is Jonah Jameson, Imhotep the Mummy. Your family sounds very funny, Aaron. I definitely wouldn't want to be compared to a character from Shark Tale. Right? That's so sad. Alright, speaking of sad, what was I doing here? Oh yeah, start off silent and ease into it. This sounds like it calls more for a sadder, softer scene. Like, I'm imagining just right now, just like...
Hang in there, Tempest. I ain't giving up on you.
And now we wait. Perhaps this whole situation was much simpler than I was expecting.
pianos
Why even drag
and
this
like a
out?
fretless
Why
bass,
not just get rid of
all
me
minor
right
chords.
You misunderstand my nature, dear child.
Something that like
I wish
scares
no
you into
harm on
sadness,
anyone,
basically.
Especially not such fascinating test subjects as you two. That being said, an intruder like you shouldn't expect the utmost hospitality. Omelet, retrieve a few organic samples from the Mobian. I need to set up a warm welcome for our other guest.
So, this whole place is meant to slaughter little old me? I guess.
Warm
So,
Yeah, a little separation here, just like a second.
a few organic samples from the Mobian. I need to set up a warm welcome for our other guest.
Oh, whoops.
So, this whole place is meant to slaughter little old me? I guess I should be flattered. This might actually be a fun workout.
Oh. That's what I was looking for.
So, this whole place is meant to slaughter little old me? I guess I should be flattered. This might actually be a fun workout if the meter wasn't running. Sorry, guys. I've got an appointment with the doctor. So, this bald mustache guy captures my friend, leaves an ominous...
Okay. A lot of separation work to do here.
So,
A sadder, softer scene. Basically, something that scares you into sadness. Try to build sympathy for Tempest in these trying times. Try to build sympathy for Tempest in these trying times. You can achieve this with smooth chords. You can achieve this with smooth chords. Smoother jazzy chords, I want to say. And basic instruments such as pianos and strings. After Tempest's scene and it goes back to Sonic, I imagine more drama. Like something, I imagine more uplifting drama, as if straight out of Kill Bill. Basically, that's what I'm imagining in this scene is Kill Bill. For some reason.
So, this whole place is meant to slaughter little old me? I guess I should be flattered. This might actually be a fun workout if the meter wasn't running. Sorry, guys. Running.
Separation here by a lot. Oops. We'll go 1 1/4.
This might actually be a fun workout if the meter wasn't running. Sorry, guys. I've got an appointment with the doctor. So, this bald mustache guy captures my friend, leaves an ominous death threat.
Okay, hold on.
and he's
The
just
timing
gonna
here is all
monster
whack.
fun.
Hold on. Let me catch up. Let me catch up. Let me catch up.
This might actually be a fun workout if the meter wasn't running. Sorry, guys. I've got an appointment with the doctor. So, this bald mustache guy captures my friend, leaves an ominous
More
death
separation.
and he's just gonna let me... Sorry, guys. I've got an appointment with the doctor. So...
Right here. We're gonna want to add a couple seconds for like explosions, something cool like that. Another 1 1/4.
Sorry, guys. I've gotten a...
I imagine the explosion's actually gonna happen like right here. So we only want to give this a little bit of separation because it's practically the same sentence. We're gonna go with a half a second here.
Sorry, guys. I've got an appointment with the doctor. So, this bald mustache guy captures my friend, leaves an ominous death threat, and he's just gonna let me waltz through the front door? When I finally get to him, though... All right,
You know what?
I get it. This is totally a trap.
That's actually a good place to end the act.
Sorry, guys. I've got an appointment with the doctor. So, this bald mustache guy captures my friend, leaves it...
So right here.
So...
Alright. And we're taking this all the way back to... Fuck. What was it?
If you lay one finger on her, you'll answer to me. Even if I have to tear this...
Right here?
Hang in there, Tempest. I ain't giving up on you.
And now we wait. Perhaps this whole situation was much simpler than I was expecting.
That's a very short act.
Why
It's only a
try
minute.
this out? Why not just get rid of me right now?
You misunderstand my nature, dear child. I wish no harm on anyone, especially not such fascinating test subjects as you two. That being said, an intruder like you shouldn't expect the...
Or we can just make this the whole act. Make the whole rest of it the act.
So, this whole place is meant to...
Because, I mean, that's a little short as it is. Leave room for action, stings, like attacks and explosions. Calm it down as Sonic enters the main base. I kind of wanted to do like a ... there because it kind of feels like it'd be like...
fatality.
Where are we?
Place is meant to slaughter little old me? I guess I should be flattered. This might actually be a fun workout if the meter wasn't running. Sorry, guys. I've got an appointment with the doctor. So, this bald mustache guy captures my friend, leaves an ominous death threat, and he's just gonna let me waltz through the front door?
More separation.
I've got an appointment with the doctor. So...
Let's go another 3/4.
I've got an appointment with the doctor. So, this bald mustache guy captures my friend, leaves an ominous death threat, and he's just gonna let me waltz through the front door? When I finally get to him, though... Alright, I get it. This is totally a trap. I'll give Eggman points... When I finally get to him, though...
Sound effect. Gotta leave some silence out for a sound effect. We're gonna go 1 3/4 just to let's see. So he
When I
does.
finally get to him, though... Alright, I get it. This is totally a trap.
More separation here. We're gonna give this just 3/4. Let's see what that does.
Alright, I get it. This
That works.
is totally a trap.
For now.
I'll give Eggman points for honesty, at least.
Tempest! Sonic, don't!
Hedgehog.
Ouch!
So wait.
Alright, I get it. I'll give Eggman points for honesty, at least. Give Eggman points for honesty, at least.
Tempest! Sonic, don't!
So I gotta delete a little bit.
Get it? This is totally a trap. Give Eggman points for honesty, at least.
Tempest! Sonic, don't!
Hedgehog.
Ouch!
You didn't really expect me to leave the door open for you now, did you? Especially after everything I've had this...
Dang it. More separation. Hold on. It's all about this. Gotta keep it separated. Just pray that you don't look like one of the shorties of the scene. If the pitch was lower, that would sound like Shadow. A little bit. Now I can see why Jason Griffith did both Sonic and Shadow and Jet the Hawk. You know, because the dude's such a multi-talent.
Tempest! Sonic, don't!
Just a half a second here for the clicking and the stopping. Right?
Tempest! Sonic, don't!
Hedgehog.
Ouch!
You didn't really expect me to leave the door... Hedgehog.
Ouch!
Because I'm keeping in mind that they go through every panel. Like in the final animation, they just go through each panel. So we're gonna separate this out so that Sonic has time to touch the little ice thing. 3/4 of a second.
Hedgehog.
Ouch!
You didn't really expect me to leave the door open for you now, did you? Especially after everything I've had this city throw at you?
Well, I did make it through your little game back there. Least you could do is take your lumps like a man.
Even after all of...
Calm it down as Sonic enters the main base, as if Sonic just defeated all the enemies and we're about to hit the last cutscene before the boss battle. Keep action in mind. The button press, the ice trap, slamming, explosions, and explosions, build intensity up as throughout the dialogue. So yeah, this is probably only going to be 4 acts.
Hedgehog.
Ouch!
You didn't really expect me to leave the door open for you now, did you? Especially after everything I've had this city throw at you?
Well, I did make it through your little game back there. Least you could do is take your lumps like a man.
Even after all of this, you're still quick to quit. Your ambitiousness reminds me of...
Tiny separation here. Half a second.
Do is take your lumps like a man.
Even...
Too much. So we'll trim this to like there.
Man.
Even after all of this, you're still quick to quit. Your ambitiousness reminds me of someone I used to know, in fact. However, and to put it into a tone you seem to excel at, you failed to see the gravity of this situation. You failed.
I'm gonna separate that actually. So this is what, 8:33-ish. We're gonna start with Tempest going Sonic. So that's up here. copy. Paste. And then you failed. Blah, 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 blah. You failed. Blah, 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 blah.
You failed to see the gravity of this situation.
Select right there. Is this where I was at? Yeah.
You failed to see the gravity of this situation.
This is so boring. I wish Papa would have let me go smack.
Separation.
To excel at.
Give it another half a second. A little too much. Oh wait, no, for the sound effect. Yeah, that's right. For the sound effect. Alright, catching up in chat here. Jim Carrey wants a fat Eggman on the 3rd. I've heard that Jim Carrey wants a fat Eggman on the 3rd. He might be retiring. I hope he doesn't retire before the 3rd is finished. From what I heard, yeah, he is like super serious. He's probably retiring. But it's also been rumored that if he does come back, it will be for Sonic 3 movie. And then that's probably going to be it. But I do understand his frustration with Hollywood right now, and I still support him. You know, Jim Carrey, definitely one of my most favorite actors of all time, if not my favorite actor of all time. Because, you know, he's just so goofy, and it works on so many levels. Really amazing. Uh-oh, what happened? Oh. Okay. Jason is the best Shadow. If I hear even a breath of his Shadow voice before he even speaks, I would faint in awe. Right! He does make a great Shadow. So are you going to separate the combined clips? How are you going to separate combined clips? Yeah, I had the other thing open. Yeah, Cashlin is smart. This is what makes her a good director, because she prepares everything. She prepared the separated bit for us. She's the Audacity file, and she also sent us this combined version that we are going through. She even gave us a couple of footnotes, just editing notes, and everything. And she did a really, really amazing job. I'm really proud of you, Cashlin. Let's see if we can make you proud here. Yeah.
You failed to...
A little more separation here. Maybe just another half a second.
You failed to see the gravity of this situation.
This is so boring.
A little more separation here to switch scenes over to Omelette. Give it another half a second.
This situation.
This is so boring. I wish Papa would have let me go smash that blue rat for what he did at the beach. Oh? Oh-ho! Ooh, Papa's gonna want to know about this right away. I want to see his face when he finds this out.
Sonic defeated? Tempest captured? And the Chaos Emerald is within Dr. Eggman's grasp?
Yes, they added the narration this time. That's excellent. All right.
Sonic...
So, I just thought I would add 4 seconds here of silence. 4 seconds of silence.
Sonic defeated? Tempest captured? And the Chaos Emerald is within Dr. Eggman's grasp? With the fate of South Island in the balance, and perhaps even the world's, is the curtain already down on this stage? Find out as the final act of this story unfolds in the next issue of Sonic Legacy.
Up until the explosion, where we get a moment of true sadness as Tempest thinks she lost her friend. As it pans away to Omelette at the computer, finish off with a mischievous overtone This is where you want to start off soft but end. How would I put it? Like start off soft, and then when like the narration's done, just kind of thing. This is where you want to start off the end with another climaxed crescendo, very dark, very mischievous stuff. Alright, let's get the timing on this, because that seems to be the end of it right there. So then it was like right here, was it?
Hang in there, Tempest.
Yeah, so like right here. 3 minutes. We're looking at 3 minutes this time. Alright. Let's go back to this little number here. Export as a wave. Default voice 4. So we're looking at 3 minutes to, depending on who takes it and who times it out, 3:10. 3 minutes to 3:10. 05. Yeah, 3 minutes to 3:05, because it'll fade out and then it will go into Fleetway's Starlight Zone. Fleetway, another wonderful musician that used to be with us, is now retired, but still hangs around in the Legacy server, still a friend to us all. If you haven't heard their stuff, go ahead and look them up. I think they go under Sirius Josie right now. But yeah, they did a Starlight Zone for us, and it was just fantastic. All right, so the document is typed out. The first act is claimed by Pinefall. The second act is claimed by me. So we have only 2 acts left, and we also have 2 new musicians starting with us. So interesting to see how this goes. I'm already just coming up with ideas for what I want to do with my act. But, all right. Let's finish up here and get everybody going. And by the time I'm done with that, I think it would be time to end the stream. So let's get back to... Okay, we saved that. Default voices. File uploads. Default voice 4. And there we have, then we have to do the whole thing. So now the total, you see we brought it at just above 9 minutes, and now we're closer to 9.5. We're going to export this as a WAV, default voice all. And then we are going to put that in the Google Drive. File upload. Default voice all. All right. Go back a file and do the Word document. Oh, whoops. I didn't do the whole thing yet. All right. Blue and size 24. Total complete 0%. I don't think there's anything else I need here. We got the 2:10, we got the 2:05, we got 2:40, and then we got 3 minutes. 4 acts. All of them seem to be claimed, but we'll see what happens when I enter this into the Discord. Make Kashi more than proud. Of course I will. Your excellent work background noise. Yeah. Some of our fellow roommates are asleep, and we've all had a pretty long day. I'm about to hit 24 hours myself. All right, so okay, we got the document uploaded. Let's re-upload it because I'd made a change. Uh-oh. Which one's the that one's the new one, so delete this one. Remove. I'll figure that out later. So we got our document, we got our voices done. All that's left is to tell the Discord, tell everybody in Discord about it. We gotta save our link here. Musician. Okay, everybody. Alright, so as I type this out, why don't I give you guys one more bit of a sneak peek at what's going on here. So, I see right above me, right here, this is my piece for Mobius Legacy Episode 1. I entered my piece for the act. It was 1 minute long. So, I decided to do a bit of an extension on it and make it into a full song. So, would you guys like to hear a sneak preview of it as I type this out? Of course you do. Let's go. I'm done, but we're still listening to the music. I want to get on this section at some point too. Maybe issue 10. I had a lot of fun with that. I can't wait for Mobius Legacy 1 to come out. I can't wait to see what happens here next, and yeah, this is going to be great. That's pretty much all I can do for right now. I'm going to come up with more ideas as I go. Here, let me just turn this off. And yeah, I think we're going to call it here. So thank you guys so much for joining. This is it's a blast so far. So now that everything is sent out, I just got to wait for everybody to respond in the Discord. Everybody has different schedules, so it's kind of give or take when stuff is going to happen. Keep your eyes out on the Sonic Legacy Twitter. Keep your eyes out on my Twitter at PaulyB from the 303, and yeah, just stay updated when I'm going to be on here next, when I'm going to be on my own channels next. This is fun. I'm really glad I'm able to do this. So, we are going to call it a night right here. You guys have a wonderful time and enjoy the outro music. I will see you next time here at Musician's Quarter. I muted myself too soon. I said, have a great night, everybody. See you soon.